SBR Videos is sponsored by Sports Cash System. Click on the link below for more information. Hi, welcome to SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. This is the Into the Weekend with BetDSI show, the show we do every week with Brent, the headlines manager at DSI Sportsbook. We just got finished discussing Week 15 in college football. Now we're going to look at NFL Week 14. Brent, thanks for being back with us once again.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's go. All right, the first game I want to ask you about is, one that I sort of had circled, KC at Washington. Now, a lot of people have been discussing this game at SBR, most people saying that they don't understand why this line is so low, thinking that KC has great value here. I sort of was seeing it the other way. I thought that KC was going to be an obvious big public side, but that Washington might wind up being a sharp side, that this game might have a sharp public split. Was I right about that?
Yeah, that is correct, Peter.
Really?
Got a lot of action on Kansas City, of course, as a road favorite. Now they're 3-20 right now. Where the Sharps came in on Washington, it was plus the 3.5. So that was all about the number there. Since then, though, still has been Kansas City money, mostly public action. Talking count of 8-1 in favor of Kansas City, but my money is almost dead even right now. So
wow.
It's not a case where we're off in terms of money, but the count indicates it's all public action on Kansas City. So 3.5 was the number where the Sharps came in.
Seattle at San Francisco is the second game that I want to ask you about. And this is just a highly debated game. I'm assuming it's one of the highest volume games of the week. I've seen a lot of strong opinions favoring both sides. Some people saying Seattle should have been a favorite here. So I'm assuming that this has big public action that is split down the middle.
Yeah, it's actually got sharp action involved as well, and I was surprised when I saw sharp money come in on San Francisco just because Seattle looks so strong. But again, on the road, they're a bit of a different team. That home field advantage is huge for them. But I did see sharp money on San Francisco minus 2.5 when it was minus 110. But we also saw sharp money on Kansas City was plus 2.5 even money. So the sharps are split on that, and
you mean
even
Seattle
at the number. So it's not like it's going to move that much. I don't think we'll probably be sitting at 2.5 minus 15 probably most of the week. Right now, the money slightly favors San Francisco. The count's pretty much even, but the public's probably really split on this, and the sharps are as well. So this would be a good game for us. And yeah, we've got a ton of volume so far. A lot of volume on lots of these games, even stuff I wouldn't expect, like Minnesota, Baltimore got a ton of volume on that, nicely split. Oakland and the Jets, which is an ugly game, nicely split there. So this weekend's looking good for us.
All right, and then the last game I want to ask about is Carolina at the Saints, and this is a game that again has gotten a ton of debate. A lot of people are saying that the Saints in the Dome giving only 3 is a great bet, even though Carolina has won 8 in a row and they've been so dominant this year. And the line has gone down. Earlier in the week it was Carolina plus 4, then it went down to 3.5, then down to 3, and now it's all the way down to like 3 minus 120 on the side of Carolina. So I'm wondering what has driven that line movement.
Yeah, we're sitting New Orleans minus 3, minus 5 right now. We did take sharp money on Carolina plus 3.5, but there also was respectable money on New Orleans minus 3. Right now the count's about 3-1 in favor of New Orleans, so the public is still all over New Orleans. They haven't backed off New Orleans, and it's surprising that they haven't been more on Carolina based on their win streak. But we're pretty balanced on that game, and again, it seems to be all about the number. New Orleans minus 3 is getting action. The plus 3.5 on Carolina is getting action as well. So this should be another one where it's easy for us to balance off. New Orleans involved, so of course people are betting the over, but that's mostly public money.
Okay, well, what can you tell us then about the rest of the card, NFL Week 14, in terms of notable action and particularly notable sharp action?
It's interesting that, I guess people just don't like the Jets right now, and Oakland's getting some support because of that. I've got public money on Oakland. The count's about 2-1 in favor of them, but the money favors the Jets because I did take sharp money on the Jets with minus 2.5, minus 120. We're sitting minus 3, minus 5 right now, so that's a sharp public split favoring the Jets. I mean, you kind of got to hold your nose and bet them, but at least they're at home. St. Louis plus 7 with sharp money as well. Now we're all the way down to 6 on Arizona. St. Louis at Arizona. Counts pretty much even, but money favors St. Louis because of that sharp money that came in. Giants at San Diego is another game. We've got a lot of action. Public and sharps are on San Diego, so that's not great for us. The sharps came in when it was minus 3, minus 120. Lines up to 3.5, where the public is still betting them. And fortunately, we have sharp money under in the Denver-Tennessee game. We're at 49 right now. The sharps came in when the line was 50.5. Our count still favors the over and the money as well. Just the public's just going to bet Denver over, so they'll keep doing that. And also have sharp money on Tampa Bay. They're at home to Buffalo. The sharp money came minus 2. We're sitting at 2.5 minus 115 right now.
All right, great info. A lot of that jives with what I was thinking and what some of the professional handicappers also recommended in the games that we previewed this week. So that's good to hear. Thanks so much, as always, Brent, and we'll talk to you again next week.